What is Trusted House Sitters? I get asked this constantly. I'm Michelle, I'm 59, I'm both a pet owner who has used sitters and a sitter myself. Here's how it actually works. Trusted House Sitters connects sitters with pet owners. So a bit like Airbnb for holidays and pets. You get free pet care and they get free accommodation. You create a profile which lists your home and your pets, and sitters apply for your dates that you're going to be away. You look at their profile, read their reviews, generally arrange a video call is how it's always worked for me, and then choose one of the ones that you've spoken to. They live in your house while you're away and your pets keep their same routine. They stay home, they have their same walks, their same bed, everything stays the same for them except that you're not there. So no kennels, no catteries, and it's much cheaper. They've currently got 3 membership tiers. The basic plan, which is enough to find a sitter, is £119 for the year, and then £9 every time you go away. So £128 for your first sit. It doesn't matter how long you're away. You can have sitters for one night, you can have sitters for a month, you can have sitters for a year if you want. I'll put the description of how they vary up. But their standard policy, which they say is their most popular one, is £199 per year and £9 per sit. And their premium is £250 a year, but you don't pay anything for the sit. So if you're going to be going away multiple times, the premium's definitely worth it. One of the things I really like about it is that you get 2 free airport lounge access. And I'd normally buy airport lounge depending on where I'm travelling, and they're around £50 each. So I always just think that's £100 off the cost of the premium membership, making it just £150. And then you get a sit guarantee. So as a homeowner, if the sitter you've appointed, if they've agreed to come and sit, then cancels within 14 days of your trip, you can find paid sit. Someone, if you can't find anyone else on Trusted House Sitters and you have to pay for care, then you can get that reimbursed. And I've used that once, so that was really handy. Compared to the price of kennels, I looked them up actually before I came here because I've never used kennels for my dog, so I had no idea how much it cost. But it varied from £25 a night to £85 a night. And then you were paying something like £6 extra per day if you wanted access to the webcam to see your dog in its cage. I mean, the £85 ones a night were nice. They all have now heated kennels of some description, but these had like a plasticky sofa type thing in them. My dog would probably be okay in kennels. She's super chill. She goes with whatever. I think it's hard enough for her that I'm away. I want everything else to stay the same for her while I'm travelling. So if she can keep her routine, her environment, and there's only me that's different, that's much better. A lot of kennels won't take single night bookings with Trusted House Sitters. There's no issue with that. When you're building up your profile, because as a sitter, you're looking for homeowners who've had sitters before, so you can read their reviews as well. So for both sides, it's difficult to get that first rung of the ladder. No one really wants someone without reviews. And I'd say that if you are going to do it, the best thing to do is to have a couple of short night breaks and get sitters in for those short ones. And then that will help build up your reviews. That's what I did when I started. And the variety of things you can have sit is, anything. I've seen small holdings with llamas on there, goats, chickens, ducks, geese, lambs. One person had lambs. I've not sat all these. I've sat chickens, tortoises, and dogs and cats. But yeah, mostly obviously it's cats and dogs. If you're looking at kennels, obviously they charge per pet. So if they're sharing an accommodation, usually there's £10 or £20 added on. Some places charge double the amount. As a homeowner, it can be quite vulnerable to let someone into your home, and I know that's a big issue for some people. My own daughter won't have someone come and stay in her home. As a sitter, what I can say is your private spaces are sacred. The sitter I'm going to next, they've blocked off the whole top floor. There's no reason for me to access it. The bedroom, the living room, kitchen, everything is downstairs. So their private stuff stays upstairs and I don't even need to go up there. But most sitters will have a room that is closed off. What I have done, and it was actually only with like my box of credit cards and stuff. I don't carry everything with me all the time. And I've got this huge box of all the different credit cards and bank cards and stuff that I've got. And I locked them in my car when I went away. So if I had anything private or personal, I'd just leave it in the car. That's how Trusted House Sitters work. The platform connects owners and sitters. It's an exchange model with your first sit costing you £128. and then £9 for each sit after that. It works for any pet, any duration. Check below for my link to Trusted House Sitters, and if you comment guide, I'll send you my free homeowners checklist.